Hello everyone, this is Pegleg, and just want to talk about us being in the last days just like Noah. I believe we do. We are, you know, in the same times. You got wicked things going on every day. Things that, you know, you shouldn't even be seeing. People taking children, kidnapping them and doing awful things to them. Rapes, murders, violence of all kinds. And then you look at, wars and rumors of wars, and, it just seems to be becoming more frequent than what they normally are, you know. But I look at everything and I'm saying to myself, well, if the Bible's not true and it talks about all this kind of stuff, famines, wars, earthquakes, you know, various weather patterns, and then you look out and then you see it, not just from the news, not just from YouTube, but from other people and from what you can see with your own eyes. You got men wearing dresses these days, women dressing like men, stuff like that. Yeah. The music industry playing their subliminal messages through TV also, films and stuff. I just know we're there. And also I want to talk about the flat earth. For me, I see a lot of people coming to flat earth and coming to the Bible through flat earth. But I came to the Bible and God, first. And coming to that, and then finding out about, the flat earth, it solidified everything for me. And I remember someone saying to me, you come to the flat earth, but it doesn't necessarily bring you to the Bible or to God. Well, I don't think that's true. I think finding the flat earth and then reading it in the Bible and stuff like that, you got quite a few verses within the Bible itself. And then that alone will bring you to God, even if other things don't. So standing on that point, I do believe the flat earth and God, bring you to Him, It tells you in the Bible that the earth is fixed and immovable. I mean, the only one that can move it is God. And basically, yeah, the sun and the moon, they move around the earth that we live on, the flat plane. And you can see how close the sun and the moon are, just use your own eyes, stand outside and you can see them. But if what scientists say, that the sun's so many thousand miles away and the earth is a ball and it's on a tilt 6.66 something or the other, that just tells me there's a big lie there in the first place. Now I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, this video that Craig's making, the Pegleg, he just sounds like he's rambling, and we've all said this already, and some people say, oh, shut up, this is pointless, why are you even doing this? Well, for me, it's not just reaching the people that's already got to this point. It's reaching the people that may go onto YouTube one day and have a look and say, oh, okay, does this guy feel that what he's saying is real? Let me go and do some research. Let me look at the Bible. Let me see if this is the truth. Now, I just watched a video recently, and it's talking about finding the stone that Moses struck and water poured out, and the parting of the sea where Moses crossed with the people, and the chariots being at the bottom of the sea. So I've done a little research on that myself just now. And from what I feel and see and understand, in layman's terms, is that, yeah, it's real. All these events happened. Now you'll have to do the research for yourself. Don't take me at my word. You don't know me. And that's okay. I just think there is a time and a place, and all the events are happening. We're living in the times of Revelation. And Revelation right now is telling us we're in the times of Noah. You know, you got the mark of the beast coming. It could be a microchip. It might not be. It might be a stamp. But we know it's the name of a man, which the number is 666. So yeah, I do feel it. I see it when I look around. You know, I went to London a few months back. Tried to get on the bus without, you know, an Oyster card. And I said, oh, how much is it to blah, blah, blah. And he's told me the price. And I said, oh, here's some money. And he said, sorry, sir, we don't take money no more. So we're moving from money to a cashless society. Yeah, so if that's all changing there in London, how do you think we're going to fare in, say, Liverpool, Manchester, Kent, Essex, Colchester, you know, the sort of outskirts from London, which is a main city, you know? And before you know it, bank cards will be gone, fingerprints will be gone, face recognition will be gone, and it will be either a chip or a stamp. Well, I'm more leading to the fact that, you know, it could be a chip. It saddens me because money sort of gives you a freedom where you can just walk into a shop and go, there you go, that's mine. And you don't need to leave a paper trail or a personal trail of all your information. To me, your information is your own. But we're born into a world where as soon as we're born, we have to register ourselves with a birth certificate. And then we reach 16, you get your national insurance number. So then you're owned by the system. But I do believe those that give their lives to God are now out of that system, even though they still have the paper trail. I know that looking at it, I know I won't take the mark. And the governments may say you got to take it, or you know, you lose everything. I'd rather lose everything, because I don't want to end up in hell. That's my personal view, by the way. You don't have to accept it, but that's cool. I'll still respect you anyway. You know, I'll still talk to you, have, you know, good conversations. I'm not saying that my belief is the right belief, but to me it is. To you, your belief may be the real belief. You know, your faith, your religion. But when you actually research faiths and religions and you go deep into it, there's always a origins of start. For me, Christianity, born again Christianity, you know, being born in the Spirit, you know, baptized in the Spirit and not the water, then yeah, I've done research onto that, and there's proof that all these people existed. Jesus was here. He done what he had to do. And he'll be coming back again. So yeah, the flat earth and God go hand in hand. So when people say, oh, you know, you got no proof, this, that, the other, don't just ask me if I got the proof and I haven't got the proof. You don't know me. You don't know what I've searched. You don't know what I've looked at. You don't know what I've seen with my own eyes. What I've been through in life to get to where I am, to what I believe. But I'm happy for you, people, brothers and sisters, to go out and do your own research. I mean, I get a lot of people saying to me, oh, science tells me the earth is round, it's a globe, or oblate. That's fine. I don't believe in science. Science has done some good work. It has told us some truths. That's fine. But when you do research, as many of us who believe in the flat earth now have done, not just gone, oh yeah, that person makes sense, I'm going to believe it now. But they have actually gone, done research, climbed towers, gone planes, send up weather balloons, stood outside, done time lapses, and I'm sure there's many more other things that I probably haven't mentioned and can't think of right now. Probably when I end this video, I'll probably think of it. But yeah, those people, they need to take a step back. They need to have a look for themselves. As many people I've noticed on videos said, don't take my word for it, do your research. And yeah, definitely. Please, 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 do your research. Don't just come on and say, well, I've been to school, I've learned science, and science is the truth. Well, that's your religion then, isn't it? It's not my religion. I don't believe in religion. I believe in faith. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I believe in Adam and Eve. Why do I do that? A lot of people say, well, you can't see God. You know, how do you know He exists? Because you feel Him. And when you ask Him for things and to show you things, and He does, then how can you argue with that kind of logic? It's a spiritual thing. Just like you get spiritual battles. You know, sometimes you feel down, sometimes you feel righteous. You know, you feel up, you feel good. And those days that you feel down, you definitely have to pray. You have to step back and say, I'm not going to let this downness, you know, shroud me. Since I come to God, I've seen a lot of things that lead me to believing that God is real. I mean, I came to God, I was with Him for a while, and I said to myself, do I believe God is real? I mean, I used to pray and read the Bible every day. And then I decided I'm not going to do it no more. I was in my 20s back then. And as soon as I stopped, things seemed okay at first. And I looked around, and then things started changing. Things started going really bad for me. A lot of you think this is coincidence, but it's the way the stuff happened. Anyway, so I'm not praying, I'm not reading the Bible, I'm carrying on my life, and the people around me, the things around me, just started going really bad. I even got to the point where depression was about to start setting in. And I could feel weight on my shoulders and clouds over my head. So anyway, long story short, I broke down. I bent down on my knees and I prayed for God to come back into my life. You know. And in my heart and in my spirit, I knew that I meant it. As soon as I did that, I looked up and I could see the cloud over my head going. And then it went. And the heaviness on my shoulders just went. That's just a small example of, you know, why I believe. So anyway, I want some comments. So if you could leave some, guys, that would be perfect. Flat Earth and God. God bless you all. This is Pegleg signing out from you guys, and hope you all have a blessed day. Amen.